All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Eminem song that somehow I missed. I missed it. Eminem featuring CeeLo, The King and I, off Elvis soundtrack. Eminem has been called the rapid Elvis. He's called himself that, and I don't think it's been a compliment. So it's kind of hilarious seeing him doing a Elvis track or a song on the Elvis soundtrack with CeeLo.
I roll up like the bottom of a toothpaste tube. Blue suede shoes, one missing a shoelace to it. Two new
I roll up at the bottom of what? How did I miss that? Hold on.
lace tube. Blue suede shoes. Roll up like the bottom of a toothpaste tube. Blue suede
Of a toothpaste? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that one.
shoes, one missing a shoelace to it. Two new chains, you can call me 2 Chainz. Ropes hang like Hussein's noose. Yeah, they let the fruitcake loose and it go.
Rope hang like Hussein's noose? Rope hang like Hussein's noose? That was that might have been the craziest bar I've heard from Eminem in a long time. What?
Yeah, they let the fruitcake loose.
Nah,
In a shoelace to it. Two new chains, you can call me.
My bad. Look, we gon' my camera had enough. Nah.
To it. Two new chains, you can call me 2 Chainz. Ropes hang like Hussein's noose. Yeah, they let the fruitcake loose and it goes. 1 for the trailer park, 2 for my baby mom, 3 for the tater tots, 4 if you ate a lot, 5
For the tater tots? Listen, some of y'all don't know this, man. I grew up places where there was trailer park. Well, I didn't grow up in a trailer park or even there, but there's trailer parks. I came from Nebraska, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what it is with people who came from there and tater tots. Or sandwiches cut diagonally. I don't know what it is. But that's like the Eminem hit the nail on the head with that one.
4 if you ate a lot, 5 if you came to rock. Straight up while I'm shitting on my comp. I'm about to use the John like Grey Poupon. Money like a scroll.
I'm about to use Dijon like Grey Poupon. I hated that bar. Oh, I hated that bar. You had me up to that point. I hated that bar. And I hated it more that he ad-libbed in the background and said, Dijon. He might as well said, get it? Dijon mustard. Like, you might as well said, get it in the background.
Like Grey Poupon. Money like a scroll, bitch, my paper long. Longer than it takes a blonde to put her makeup on. Cause me and Elvis gel together like cellmates. Yeah, this the jailhouse, bitch, and I don't give a shit about a thing you say.
Me and Elvis gel like cellmates, jailhouse blues, I get it. It's so, to me though, if you've been watching Eminem his whole career, following him kind of like embracing the Elvis thing a little bit in this song is a little weird. It's a little weird just because of how against it he's always been. And the reason he's been against it has been a good reason. If you don't know, go look at Eminem talk about it. But yeah, this is kind of hilarious. Him and Elvis is gelling now. Okay, so CeeLo doing a flip on like the Elvis melody. I can't remember exactly what Elvis song that is, but that's obviously a famous Elvis. Even though technically it's kind of like working on the man every night and day. Big wheel keep on turning. Rosemary keep on burning. It's a little bit like that, but
Bottle of blind eye, top 5 since I discovered peroxide. Yeah, since I got signed, I went from pot pies to Jack and the Bean. I'm watching my stock rise. These little attention seekers, I'm finna.
Boy, Eminem will rap about blonde being blonde dye. He will rap about some blonde dye. I like the wordplay of this though.
Jack and the Bean, I'm watching my stock rise. These little attention seekers, I'm finna treat them like diabetics. Got them all on pins and needles, just like Ozempic meaning. Yeah, these little.
He said I'm gonna treat him like diabetic, got him on pins and needles. Oh my God, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Needles, just like Ozempic meaning. Yeah, these little pricks the finger. And when I stick this thing up, it's higher than Wiz Khalifa. As soon as he lit the weed up, as I go pick and speed up, like I was finna re-up. Rap is my new Vicodin, so boxing is how I treat it.
As I picked the speed up as like I was about to re-up. Oh, he snapped. Wow. Minus that Grey Poupon bar that was Dookie Dandrin, this what? What?
Still going toe to toe, I'm still boxing with all my demons. But a couple Zanny bars and I'm Danny Garcia. Been stunting on you from the jump like Evel Knievel. Back in the cut and stacking chips up like a can of Pringles. Sometimes I feel like D-Rose. I got so many hit singles. Bitch, I barely have any wrinkles. You sleeping on me like I'm zero. So
I don't give a shit about a thing you say. I just wanna feel like a king today. And if you don't like it, you can sit and spin. Middle fingers up, we about to do this shit again.
then it goes 1 for the trailer park, 2 for my baby mom, 3 for the tater tots, 4 if you ate a lot, 5 if you came to.
That second verse was cold. Bro, he said, I got him like they're like diabetics. I got him on pins and needles. What? That's one of the craziest bars. What? Man, that's one of them bars like, dang. I feel like if you would have gave me enough time, I would have thought of it. Dang it.
Rockin', you never gave a fuck.
Middle fingers up, we about to do this shit again.
I stole black music, yeah, true. Perhaps used it as a tool to combat school. Kids came back on some bathroom shit. Now I call a hater a bidet, cause they mad but they can't do shit.
First of all, I stole black music. That whole now I'm cool because I'm glad that he acknowledged that, and that was his whole point about what people calling him Elvis before and why that offended him and why he used to be upset at that. And he would poke fun as like, the worst thing since Elvis Presley to use black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, I love it when he attacks that stuff. So he even said, I'm using black music. That's also a dig at. Well, I stole black music. That's a dig at himself, but also a dig at Elvis. And then he said, maybe I used it to combat people who were bullying me in school and stuff like that. I like that. And I like that he acknowledged black music. Because just to go back to that Lord Jamar time where some of these Eminem fans who don't know anything about hip hop, let's just keep it real, who just probably started listening to Eminem on Rap God, honestly, don't know anything about Eminem, like Up in Smoke Tour, my favorite type of Eminem. And they got mad when Lord Jamar was like, no, this is black music. There are people who are trying to argue that. And don't even say y'all weren't, because I watch some of you weirdos. I argue with some of you weirdos. Shout out to Eminem for coming out and acknowledging that multiple times, because there's a weird part of his fan base who does not know hip-hop history. They are fans of Eminem and not of rap music. So I like anytime he does something like that to educate them, or when he wears like the old school hip hop people t-shirts. I see what he's doing with that, and I really respect
Cause they mad but they can't do shit.
Now I hated that bidet bar. That Elvis bar was prolific. The bidet bar after that, anytime he does that, like where he goes like, they're like a bidet because they mad, bidet can't do shit. That is always gonna be garbage to me. Any of those bars that sound like, you know exactly what that is, where it's like, where you use a word and then it's like, but they can't be, oh nah, throw all those bars away forever, delete them, erase them, because those are garbage off tops. But everything else, he says some of the hottest bars I've heard him say in a long time in these.
And I know I'm such a dick, huh? And it must be fucking with ya. To know I up and quit the prescription drugs and liquor. And yet my buzz is bigger. Still wrapping circles around you like a boa constrictor. Break it down. Now I'm about to explain to you all the parallels between Elvis and me, myself that seem obvious. One, he's pale as me. Second, we both been held as king. He used to rock the jailhouse and I used to rock the shelter. We sell like Velveeta shells and cheese. But y'all misdemeanor me back when I had felonies. That went over your head because you just felonies. You just literally knelt to me. I used to
Misdemeanored me when I had felonies. Oh my God, you missed them. Oh my. Yo, he's saying some of the cringiest bars, but he's also saying, to me, these are some of the hottest just single punches I've heard him say in a lot. Like, bro, that diabetic R. Oh my. That's a perfect bar. That's literally a perfect bar. You couldn't take a word out of that. Because if you did, it ruined the whole bar. That
have no self-esteem. I used to cry myself to sleep. Honestly, I need doubters because you motherfuckers motivate me to make you look stupid. Believers, a little faith is all I see from you. All I need to do is hear you say the same shit my father said to me when I was just a week or two. Marshall, I believe in you. Stupid. No more Guinness out, but my belief in myself is once again is stout. So many world records I'm Guinness out. Shit you say goes in and out my ear canal. So either my hearing's out or I don't give a shit about a thing you say.
My son said, I broke so many records something about I'm Guinnessed out. Oh my.
I just wanna feel like a king again. And if you don't like it, you can send a spin. Middle fingers up, we about to do this shit again.
Now I'm gonna keep it tall. The bidet bar and then there's the other bar. I think in the first or second verse were two of the most awful bars I've heard in a long time. But what them other bars make up for that so many times over that if I were to sit and be like, that verse was he said some stupid shit, I would be hating because that pins in. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta just sit and think about that diabetic bar for the rest of the day.